If it's not cheese, what is it?
Tasted like cheese. I like it.
All right, for God's sake, open the door. I'm coming.
Hey, it's Johnny Tremaine.
Keep your head on, I'm coming.
You won't believe the day I've had.
It was a terrible accident. I've got to save her. Got to save her.
What is it? What have you got there?
Kurt, please.
It's mine.
The tubes and instruments, quickly.
What are you going to do? Aren't you going to have a look in the closet first?
No, I can't now. This is more important.
But you don't
For God's sake,
understand.
Kurt, this is urgent. Do as I tell you before it's too late. I can't waste precious time arguing with you.
How was my day? Oh, it's not important. Okay, now quiet, Kurt. I just put her down for the night.
Come here. I've got a great idea for a practical joke.
Put her neck
How long
in
do you think we
water.
can keep her alive under these conditions?
Till she gets pan sores, I guess.
50 hours at the most.
Yes. And you really believe you can work a transplant on her?
No.
Successfully?
Yes.
No.
Like my arm. Withered and deformed.
His left hand's pretty bad, too.
Yours was an early experiment that failed. With her, I'm using my new adreno serum.
Oh, the neck juice.
Must work.
It's got no fat and half the salt.
I've got to go now. If the police or anyone call,
Have her get it.
tell them you don't know anything about it.
Honey.
I don't think anyone will trace us here because her body was burned in the wreckage.
What's locked behind that door?
I don't know. What's locked behind that
right.
door?
No normal mind can imagine. Something even more terrible than you.
Oh, and our
Now,
bicycles.
my deformed friend. Like all quantities, horror has its ultimate. And I'm that.
Thing.
There is a horror beyond yours. And it's in there,
It's Pauly Shore.
locked behind that door.
Beside which Carol Merrill is standing.
Paths of experimentation twist and turn through mountains of miscalculation and often lose themselves in error and darkness.
And sometimes things just screw up.
Behind that door is the sum total of Dr. Cortland's mistakes.
A guy named Murray.
Well, I gotta roll. I'll see ya.
He had no right to bring me back to this.
Boy, you have a chip on your shoulder. Did it again.
Who knows? But you should know.
This operation's gonna cost an arm and a leg.
Thing.
He
Oh,
injected the serum into that. It was but a mass of grafted tissues. Lifeless. Just lay there,
Chicken
weighted down with its transplants of broken limbs and amputated arms. But with this serum,
I thee wed.
it began to breathe.
Impossible.
you got a lozenge or something?
Would you have thought possible what he's already done?
He's worn plaid with stripes.
Take yourself.
Spock.
He's brought you back. You live.
You live, Joe.
Only a few years ago,
Whoa, whoa. Hey, watch the table there.
Impossible.
Juice all over the floor.
That's what he's been doing up here when no one could see his work.
yes,
That and whoring at the Moulin Rouge.
experimenting with transplants on that. And on me. Letting him tear away my flesh time after time. Test after test.
But any job has its downside.
Hopes shattering with each grafted arm he fastened to me. Watching it wither and warp.
Why he gave my hand rich Corinthian leather, I'll never know.
Strengthening.
You know they say there's always someone worse off. I'm that person.
See, he's learned from his mistakes.
Guys, I think he likes her. I think he's gonna ask her out.
And you stayed with him, helping him in his grotesque work that he claims is for science.
Hey, you were gonna marry him,
A
okay?
place for me on the outside. This world where eyes would look upon me with pity, and people would turn away from me in disgust.
And then I'd show my hand. Thank you. One-arm joke.
The alcoholic has his bottle.
Yeah, right, he does. This.
The dope addict, his needle.
The chocoholic, his Godivas.
I had my research.
And I had my body. Could you change my neck juice?
Be a surgeon. It was my life. And one night in the laboratory there was an accident.
I wet him.
I couldn't fix strudel because you've got the pan.
I have come to feed your friend.
Ooh, looks like someone's copped an attitude.
Feed yourself with hate. It prefers food.
Formless, sniveling fear becomes you more.
You really think so?
This experience has hardened her.
What makes you think I'm afraid of what's in there?
Maybe that stain on your pants.
Or of you? A mere head in search of a body.
Was that a Pirandello play?
I think so.
People fear what they don't understand and what they can't see.
What are you talking about?
This is so bogus.
You're nothing but a freak of life. And a freak of death.
You're just a freak, is all.
Why should I be afraid of a few knocks on a door?
I like visitors.
Last night you ran. You were afraid of what you imagined lay behind that door.
I
Moi?
imagined
All the people living.
it was I who helped graft together the bits and pieces that were stolen from the hospital. An amputated arm, a leg, a torso. It was I who helped piece them together like
Whoa,
a
whoa, you're spitting in her neck
puzzle.
juice. Come on.
And that same medicine that he's fed to me to activate my lymphoid tissues. Has he fed it to that?
No.
He feeds it science diet.
No, on that he used an earlier formula. It wasn't as successful as the serum he's using on you. But it was enough to allow the transplants to take.
He's invented the run-on sentence.
Your experiment is successful.
I will rule the world.
Then it'll be my turn.
And what else has happened to it?
Oh,
What
jeez.
else?
I don't know. Shut up.
Well, it's mutated some, of course.
Jeez.
Changed considerably.
Why don't you open the door? And we'll both see how it's changed.
Listen, you. I warn you. You better stop pestering me, do you hear? I'm getting fed up with you and your insidious talk.
Stupid little
He should
pan
have
woman.
your tongue while he was at it.
Afraid?
Afraid of who? Of you?
This guy should just finish his
No.
rounds.
Not anymore.
What of it?
I'm not opening the door, okay?
Nor of it.
I think you are. Bark, 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 bark.
You know, I keep expecting Ruth Buzzy to poke her head through there.
Oh, that would be terrifying.
Keeps it locked in there so that it'll be safe, that's all.
Safe?
Lefty won't open the door.
From me?
I'm laughing.
Beast.
I hope your pan rusts.
I hope he prolongs your existence into a lifetime of agony. Then we'll see who's laughing at whom. You miserable fool!
Oh, no, White Fang, no! He's not the custard pie, no! Uh-oh. Oh, it's Boo Powell.
Kill him.
I can't. He's tearing my arm off.
Comes off the bone.
Guess you'd call that a farewell to arms. Huh?
Ooh, zing!
There you go.
Good one.
You probably got your one-arm jokes already, don't you, Jan?
Oh, this is just perfect. What next? The car won't start?
Well, he should just pull his real arm out from under his jacket.
Oh, that hurt. Oh, no, that stings.
Now he's gonna fall into a pan of lemon juice.
Stupid.
Oh, I stubbed my toe. Oh.
I feel empty.
Looks like the Father Knows Best house.
Except for the blood.
Bud, Princess, help me.
Watch this. Now he's going to write Piggy on the wall with his stub.
Oh, I was gonna carve those jade figurines tonight, too.
I won that round. Advantage, Jan in the pan.
How am I ever gonna tell fish stories?
No.
Ironically, he collapses into an armchair.
She laughs too hard, she's going to pop out of her brackets.
Find it. It's gut check time.
So much for my work with semaphore flags.
Mitchell!
This jacket was a Burberry, I'll have you know.
Oh, I think we need to talk.
Jeez, Edmund Keane didn't have death scenes like this.
Move it along, come on. Women without bodies who hate men without arms, and the men... you know.
So you're gonna change my neck juice now or what?
The Ropers, the final episode.
The money's in the